I don't know if you've seen the poster girl dressed trend on TikTok, but you should come up with some ad ideas for a brand that sells these. So
Poster dog. Dogs on posters. That's another good idea.
Yeah,
People would buy those.
Yeah, just sell the posters.
Yeah.
Get rid of this whole dress idea.
I think the dress is what's holding us back here, actually.
Yeah.
We just do dogs on posters. That's millions.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Mode, the show where we pitch ad ideas, some of them good, some of them bad, all of them meant to be funny. Got a couple of very funny people on with me today. First up, Ryan Goodcase. You know him from his special, Maybe They're Dead.
Correct.
Maybe They Are Dead.
Either way.
They could be, they could not be, but maybe they're dead.
Hopefully.
Maybe they're dead.
Yeah. And Jordan Thewlis.
Perfect.
I did it. Yeah,
Thewlis.
Jordan Thewlis.
Yeah.
Contributor to The Onion. You know him from social media. You know both these guys from social media, probably, if you're here.
Yeah.
And we're going to pitch some ad ideas today. Ad ideas, content ideas. If you have never seen the show before, people write stuff in. The listeners write stuff in. So you can find me on any of my social medias at John J.H. Coyle, and you can DM me and send me your brand or a competitor's brand, and we'll come up with TikTok ideas or Facebook or Instagram ad ideas or whatever you ask for, really. Sometimes people just write in stuff like this one. All right, so first up, we are going to do one that somebody, I don't know if they have a brand that sells these or if a competitor sells these, but they just said, I don't know if you've seen the poster girl dress trend on TikTok.
Poster girl?
Poster girl dress. You guys aren't in this TikTok algorithm?
No.
Yeah,
No.
okay. I don't know if you've seen the poster girl dressed trend on TikTok, but you should come up with some ad ideas for a brand that sells these. So show us this video.
Yo, what is this? It's a poster girl's dress? This should look like an American Girl doll dress. Yo, put it to your body. Put it to your body. What the
So I guess they're tiny dresses.
Yeah, my first impression is this is a product that sells itself.
Yeah, no notes.
I think that was...
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that hot girls are always going to work online.
Yeah.
That's always been a thing, and it always will be a thing.
Yeah.
I guess one note is don't show it when it's not on a body, because when it's not on the body, it looks like fruit jerky. You know, when they dehydrate like the not good fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
But some exotic fruit you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
It's like purple and sparkly.
Yeah, it's like mung fruit or something.
Maybe they could go with that angle. They go what is this? Because you kind of can't tell what she's holding.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, is that toddler clothing?
Right.
Also, if we want to dive into poster, the most boring poster, if that was a poster, what you think about a poster, it's kind of interesting.
What is a poster girl? Does it mean like a girl on I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Oh.
Poster boy is a phrase.
That's true.
Oh, you're like the poster boy for marketing podcasts.
It's right there.
So
Poster
poster
boy.
girl would be like that, but
But a girl.
clothes. Yeah,
Yeah.
but a girl, I guess, in the most simplest translation. Yeah.
And we're using poster girl as a form of the clothing.
I get they're saying it's poster girl dresses. So I looked into this a little bit,
Mhm.
and I think part of it is the style of they have did you see how, I don't know if you saw it had holes in it?
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe that
poster.
better. Yeah.
Oh, like
Just
a push pin.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just is that what?
Well,
did you put it together in your brain?
brain? In order to get it on the wall, you have to put a hole in it, and then your girlfriend says, "Oh, now we can't frame it. There's a hole in it." And you say, "I wasn't going to frame this anyway. It's just an old poster."
Yeah.
Poster.
That always happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could put different types of girls in these. That's my idea.
What do you mean?
What types?
Big types, small types.
Those are the types.
Different colors of dresses.
Okay.
And,
Good save.
I, from a boyfriend perspective, someone who's traveled with a girlfriend and had to carry her luggage, I wish my girlfriend wore exclusively these clothing, because it looks like you could fit that in
In a carry-on.
even smaller than that.
Yeah.
I
A
could fit
personal
that.
item?
Yeah, easily. I could wear that around my waist like I'm smuggling currency across the border, and I don't think I would even notice.
You could ball up a couple of those, put them in your pockets.
Yeah, they look very transportable.
Yeah, that's a pretty good angle. Super transportable. Plus, like, I think the boyfriend angle here is good because it's a double win. One, we didn't pack very much. Two, that's all you're wearing.
Yes.
And I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
The boyfriend angle, though, we get back to our first problem, which is I don't think most men would look at that and know what it is at all.
Like, it's got to be on a person.
It's got to be on a person. Yeah.
I think they could probably just get to her. I don't think that we didn't know about this. So we're clearly not getting served this trend. This is going to women probably. So I think maybe if they just got to the whole thing where she like shows it and puts it on fast, because that is sort of the hook that it's like, you don't know what it is. And then it goes on a whole person's body.
Yeah.
Maybe we're overthinking this too. Maybe the plan is very simple. It's just posters all around town of this woman in this dress.
Yeah.
You
poster
put them up,
dress.
Yeah.
Then it makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, it's the dress from the poster.
Right. Then we solve two problems. Now people are going to see it, and now they're going to know what the hell poster is and how it's involved.
It's
in the
a poster.
product.
It's the dress from the poster.
Right.
Yeah. I think you could do like like an angle where it's like you make like a TikTok, like I put my girlfriend's dress in my pocket. I don't know. Maybe that's a hook.
Yeah. Or like
There's
one
there.
down each pant leg.
Yeah.
Have you seen those products like the Save Space where you put your clothes in this plastic bag and you suck all the air out?
Yeah. That is what it looks like. Yeah.
So maybe there's an ad where like the woman's wearing the dress and then they put the whole woman in the dress in a plastic bag and suck all the air out, and then they yank the woman out and then they just leave that dress. Variation. Yeah.
Yank the woman out.
Yeah,
I like how you worded that. Yeah, worded that. Yoink.
So she looks like Flat Stanley. And then the clothes is just all that remain.
I think you could do just like a boomerang where she starts in the dress and then she holds it like this and then she goes back into it.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah,
totally.
That's simple. But
boomerang, yeah.
I like the yoinking her out of it, or I did.
Yoink.
What's the scenario where you need to put a dress in a pocket?
Dude, you don't know? You don't do that regularly?
Because we like have to do an outfit change really fast, or behind a curtain, or
a lot of times my girlfriend will be like, I don't know what to wear tonight, like the purple dress or the black dress.
We can take 4 dresses in your pockets. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you tired of waiting for her to get ready?
Yeah.
Asking which one you like better?
Yeah.
I'll bring them both. Poster
bring them all.
And I think maybe with a little bit more purposeful design, you can make that like a cummerbund. You guys familiar with a cummerbund?
That's true. More than one type of clothing.
So now I'm wearing it as a reserve. If something were to happen to my girlfriend's dress, I take it off and then boom.
You regularly wear cummerbunds? That's like a...
I would.
Yeah.
I would if my girlfriend asked me to.
We could bring back cummerbunds.
Yeah.
What is that?
Just over my hoodie.
It's like a belt, kind of, but it doesn't hold your pants up.
It's like a cloth belt. Like, you ever see a guy in a suit?
It's a tuxedo thing.
Yeah.
It's a tuxedo thing.
Okay.
Specifically tuxedos.
Cummerbund.
Yeah,
and it's purple and sparkly.
It can be.
Could be. Yep.
Yeah. That's something a magician would wear.
If Prince was wearing it, R.I.P., it would be purple and sparkly.
I think he would just be wearing the cummerbund.
Yeah, probably.
No tux.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think we've got a lot of good ideas on this one.
Also,
you could put different types of stuff in it too. Like maybe if this trend ever died down, you could do it like you're going to do the trend again, but then it just like ends up on like a dog or something like that.
Ends up.
Like she like put it, and then she like does that, and then it's just a golden retriever.
That's a good
in
idea.
A dress.
And it's like now for dogs.
Yeah.
Poster dog dress.
Yeah, the poster dog dress.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Poster dog. Dogs on posters. That's another good idea.
Yeah,
People would buy those.
Yeah. Just sell the posters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of this whole dress idea.
I think the dress is what's holding us back here, actually.
Yeah.
We just do dogs on posters. That's millions.
That's how we got there from girl and dress. But you took the important part out. Posters.
Yeah. Most ideas come from failure from other ideas.
Yeah. It's a pivot. It's as they say.
Penicillin.
As they would say in Silicon Valley, we're just pivoting here.
Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Where they create
Silicon Valley
breast implants.
Yeah.
I don't think this would be appropriate for this show or for this
it's appropriate.
campaign,
go for it.
But I just functionally, I would be curious to see what it would look like to see her put on that dress.
That would be funny too, actually.
Yeah. funny. I'm not sexually turned on by the idea.
Right.
I just want to know functionally, like, it seems like it'd be like putting on a wetsuit or something.
Yeah.
It seems difficult.
Yeah, you'd respectfully look away because you're a gentleman, but
Right.
you'd ask her to narrate the process.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Or I think you could just like, if you're trying to make an ad that you could actually post on TikTok, because, you know, you wouldn't be able to put that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Then you could do like she could be wearing like it could just show the process of somebody getting into it, but she's like wearing a sports bra and stuff.
Right.
Or it
Even
could just,
then, I feel like
could
it's-
just be literally the sounds like of her struggling into it.
Like when they've got a microphone right under their clothes so you can just hear
Yeah.
everything super well. Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, or like there's like a part where he's like, put it on your body, and then she does it, and then it just is the rest of the TikTok is just her like wrestling.
Yeah.
Into this
That's
thing.
what I'm worried about. It seems like it could be very...
That worries you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, for
you're
the
concerned for
people-
her.
I'm concerned about the product, guys.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that people won't be buying this if it's difficult to put on.
When she, it didn't have all those holes in it at first, probably. That's what
Just
that's
the process of putting it on.
the process
Yeah.
of putting it on did that.
That could be true.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. It would be funny to do ones that were just like, oh, here's this TikTok trend, and then that's actually something like a comedian girl would probably do. And,
Yeah.
like, she would make it funny.
Yeah. Actually, do you want to see if this person has any other links associated with the profile that might show her putting it on or taking it off? Or,
I mean, just out of scientific
yeah, just at a reference of
curiosity.
Like, I'm just kidding. You don't have to
Yeah,
actually.
Lena Adele, shout out.
Lena,
Yeah.
you guys, do you need to memorize that handle for
I already
later?
have.
Okay.
But
Lena
yeah,
Adele too?
great
Yep.
job modeling that.
Yes. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Cool. So brand here is actually Baboon to the Moon is what they're called. They sell bags. She said, this is a short and easy message. Do you have any funny or great ad ideas for this brand? And I guess let's pick a product. That's probably a good idea.
You know, I'd say just to start, similar to dogs on a poster, I would say bags, great idea.
Go with like go bag. Go with
Bags
just
are
one of
good
those
ideas.
three. Go bag. Do the like middle one.
We all need bags.
That one. Yeah.
We can only carry so much.
And then there's like, there's colors over there on the side. So these are like, that's how big they are.
Now,
40 liters. You guys know how big 40 liters
That's
is,
about
right?
800 poster dresses. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think a poster dress X Baboon on the
Combo, yeah.
Baboon to the
Collab.
Moon collab is probably the move here. Give us
I-
like a different color over on the right there.
I sort of circled in on what you did
All the
about
way
the
on the right.
size. I don't know what 40 liters means. I think they need to do like a more practical, like
How should they measure their sizes? This is 80 poster dresses or
that would work, or at least gallons to
Or like
start.
a
Gallons.
6-year-old.
we selling these in, what are we doing? We selling 40 liter backpacks?
Well, yeah,
In America?
Yeah, this is America, exactly,
Yeah.
precisely.
I
I would-
say
You could get 22 liters and pour it into here.
Yeah, give me
yeah,
something
2
like
liter
that.
really slipped through the cracks of our metric system.
Yeah, what happened there?
But I think
22 liters.
I think a 6-year-old could fit in there. I think you could cram her in there. That'd
That's
be like
good.
a fun. Yeah.
This is a 1 6-year-old size backpack
Yeah.
or a large 4-year-old.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Small 7-year-old.
A really small 7-year-old could
Yeah.
fit in there, and it would be a goof, or it could be a crime.
Yeah, that would actually be a good, like, how big is the 40 liter backpack? Well, it's the size of one
Yeah.
child of this size.
Because 40 liters, I agree, that means nothing to me.
right.
Yeah. The only reference I have for liters is 2 liters.
Right.
And those
What-
are oddly shaped.
So could you fit
Yeah.
20 of those in there?
Not in the
Just
bottle.
the liquid. Yeah.
Just the liquid.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
checks out.
Yeah.
Not in the
Double
bottle.
check the math. Okay.
It would be funny to just pour 22 liters in there.
As a demonstration.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just dripping.
They're not waterproof.
It's like, that's how big they are.
One thing I was confused about on the landing page, like when you first came to this website, it said 50% off day bags. Are we claiming that this is a day bag?
This is a backpack. I think they have like more, I don't know what you call those, totes.
Okay. Because this looks like a rough 3 months on the street bag. Like I feel like you could put way more than a day's worth of things in there.
I mean, I was just looking, this is like their middle size, their medium size, and it's $189. So I think it's like a premium kind of built for travel. Like you could do like a 2-day or weekend trip in it type of thing.
Yeah.
I
That
like
seems
that
reasonably
bag.
priced.
That's the kind of bag I use when I travel too. Just
Yeah, there you go.
Big tote backpack.
Well, I think their whole thing is that like most of that kind of stuff is like pretty their thing is being like colorful, right? So they've got this one that's a little more muted, but they've got a bunch of like orange ones and more like bright ones, if that's your personality.
I think Patagonia has the most popular of this bag type. And then these people, they're making another one because I think the Patagonia ones are too expensive. But
so they're trying to make like a cheap, like a lower end Patagonia bag.
Which I only know this because my girlfriend was trying to find one of these because I have the JanSport one and they don't make it anymore. But Baboon to the Moon. I feel like we have to talk about the name Baboon to the Moon. Because
what is that?
When you think of a baboon, what do you think of?
I think it could maybe fit into that backpack.
Oh yeah, that too.
Maybe it can fit into a backpack.
But also
maybe that's why it's called that.
Oh yeah. So that's how you take a baboon to the moon.
Yeah. Is you put it in this backpack.
But baboons are also known for mooning you.
Yeah, that's true.
Baboon to the moon. We're getting right to the moon part.
I've never asked why the brand is named this. I know the person who sent this. So like, I've never asked why the brand is named this.
So I went a different direction. When I think of any sort of monkey going to the moon, I think of like early space programs that resulted in the death of the Astro Monkey. Yeah. Which to me is kind of dark. And I don't know what I'd associate that with this bright orange backpack.
You don't know where to go with that one, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think they ever sent
they could be like, yeah. So all that technology that was like early NASA stuff, that's what's in the bags. We don't have the latest technology.
Yeah.
But we've got really good technology from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Or they're like,
which I think makes it just not good, right?
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's not the angle. Throw that one out.
I think they're doubling down on the fact that the baboon died actually, and they're requesting that another baboon go to the moon. This
is the campaign.
The space monkey died. Good. Let's get some more. It's
because you guys used, what did they use? They probably used like a capuchin monkey or a chimp. You should have been using a baboon.
I like the idea of a company campaigning for something that has nothing to do with their product. Like our product name is like, women's rights, and it's just like a toothbrush or something. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that would work.
That would be.
Wait, what are we talking about? That is what all the companies do.
No, but this one is so blatant.
It's like Tom's to put feet in people's shoes and feet in people's shoes.
I think there's a difference between having a mission statement and then just naming your company what you want. Like, I'm trying to think of another example.
There's a bunch of examples. That I don't know if this is where you're going with this, but there's like a bunch of, if you go to like Phoenix, Arizona, or like if you go, like the tattoo places will just be named like tattoo. And like, it'll be like tattoo, taxes, tacos, all stuff that starts with T mostly.
Yeah.
And then they're raising money for like women's rights.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
And this is going
the opposite. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is going a different direction.
Yeah.
And that it's the company name is like
seems like their cause is
it's like
more monkeys.
Yeah. I can't think of something like what do people care about?
So this is how a psychopath tries to connect with other humans. What's an example of something that people care about?
Yeah.
What's an example of something that is emotionally meaningful?
It's like naming your company like Improve.
You do need to ask ChatGPT.
It's like, hey, what is our company? Why do I keep saying that wrong? Improving literacy rates. And it's just a company that does like HVAC.
Yeah.
It's like, we care about this. This is where some of our profits are going, maybe. Yeah. But it has nothing to do with the product. It's confusing.
So like you say, like every, $5 of every order. See, there's one of the bright ones, orange. $5 of every order goes to, the Derek Zoolander School for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
And coming back to the baboon thing and coming back to what we all think of first when we think of baboon is big, shiny red ass.
It's bright in the back.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's bright in the back.
Yeah.
It looks like a baboon.
You figured out why it was called that. I never really put it together.
And then when you moon somebody, that's your butt. So your baboon goes all the way down to your moon. It's a big backpack.
They should just do mooning, do mooning content. But like it's a backpack. They got the backpack stuffed in there or something. I don't know.
Content.
It's an early stage idea.
Mooning content is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mooning is funny.
Yeah. It's funny all the time.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Accessible. Mooning is quality content.
It's been funny for years.
Also, I want to compliment the model again for this photo. It looks like her pose is like someone asking, what the is on your back? Where did you get that giant orange bag?
Baboon to the moon.
She's like, let me explain. Yeah.
Yeah. There's this whole thing about how there's not enough space monkeys anymore. And, I think kids need to be able to read better.
Yeah. It's a redemption. Like we're going to get monkeys on the moon and back this time.
Yeah.
One bag at a time.
Yeah. It is. She does look like she's having a conversation. Like as if she wasn't posing for the shot.
Yeah.
And they just like saw her out in the wild in this backpack, and they're like, quick.
And the arm just starting to go up feels like a very sort of self-conscious, like almost protective gesture. Like she's not fully sure that she's pulling the bag off.
Your friend started this company. Maybe he's like many millions of Americans, an Elon Musk stan. He's really into Elon Musk. Elon Musk also from South Africa.
Yeah.
Trying to go to the moon.
Yeah.
He's a baboon to the moon.
I see.
So that you think that's a Elon Musk collab?
Perhaps, or your friend it's an ode.
It's just an ode to Elon Musk.
To the big-headed man.
Okay. Could be, yeah. All right. Any other ideas for these guys?
No.
I don't got much else for them either. Hopefully there was something in there.
Got really distracted by that name.
And I know. I do think you figured it out though. It's just something bright on the back.
Yeah.
But what's the moon tie-in?
It has to be a big shiny red
Materials?
ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think come back to fundamentals. Oh, I have so much stuff in my hands. It's too much to carry.
What do you need for that? You need a bag.
Yeah.
Like an old style infomercial.
Yeah. Does
Someone
this
just
happen
like-
to you?
They're just dropping shit all over the
Like
ground.
people like they don't know what a bag
Yeah.
is. the new invention from Baboon to the moon.
Is there a name for that in marketing where you have to like teach somebody what the product is?
It's just the normal name for it's educating people, educating the market, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, doing that with bags.
Yeah, basically it means it's usually like if there is a problem and like people don't understand the cause of it, you have to educate that. So like Proactive used to do this with their infomercials where they like showed that graphic of like, oh, here's what your pore looks like. And the reason that no acne stuff works is because it doesn't go down into the pore and clean it. Right. So that's, educating the market. But yeah, I think it'd be a funny parody though still.
But I think when most
I
people
don't need to get too serious here.
are like carrying in too much stuff from the car, they're like, I don't understand what's happening. Everything keeps falling.
Why?
Or like laundry, a sock falls. Why is
Have
this
my
happening?
hands gotten smaller?
Yeah. That's an
How do
idea.
people carry all this stuff?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, I like that.
All right, 2 for 2. Next.
Okay, cool. All right. So next up, let's do Benchmade.
It's a knife you can put on a key ring.
Okay, so it's a knife and it's a kitchen knife. Yeah. So here, I'll read their message because he gave me some of their like details of the product. So he said, we launched a line of premium cutlery that we engineer and machine in our factory in Oregon. So they make this in the US. They're designed with the highest quality steel. They have a lifetime sharpness guarantee. Any ideas that could be funny, but still communicate how premium it is? I looked at the lifetime sharpness guarantee because I had the same reaction you had. Like, how do you guarantee a knife stays sharp for life?
Yeah.
They will sharpen it. So you send it back if it gets dull.
I see.
And they sharpen
Okay.
it.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So-
Funny ideas for knives. I mean, it's got to be just cutting stuff, right?
I say again, come back to fundamentals of like, everybody needs a knife. How do I get this steak to separate into
There you go.
bite-sized pizzas? I don't understand.
Well, what are you using this knife for? This is more like an outdoorsy knife.
I think it's I think it is what you're saying. So like they've sent me actually some of these, and I think you've got to kind of be like a grill type of person, or like if I have frozen steaks, I can like cut through the frozen steak with it. It's pretty hard. It's pretty heavy duty.
Nothing is.
I mean, it's a very premium knife. It's a few $100. So
They're not saying this explicitly, but it feels a little bit like these are kitchen knives for men. You know how they like
that
always
seems
have
like
to
what
do that?
that's pretty much what they're doing. Yeah.
For some reason, a regular kitchen knife's a little too feminine for some
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So this is the one for men.
Yeah, that would be funny. Like this kitchen knife can kick your wife's kitchen knife's ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
Good luck having your father-in-law disrespect you
Yeah.
when he comes over for dinner.
You want to get into a kitchen knife measuring contest? Yeah.
Mine's guaranteed sharp.
This it might not be long, but it's really thick.
I think also the hunting angle, like if you want to kill and eat a deer, you want to look cool while you're doing it. That's like 80% of why people do that. So skin it and cut it and butcher it with this knife.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I do like the whole, like, this is like, just like hitting it on because it does seem like what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to do a premium knife marketed to men.
Mm-hmm.
It would be kind of funny to just hit that on the nose. Like knives are just not manly enough. So we made one manlier.
And there's nothing explicit. I don't know where I got that, but it feels right. Like these don't look like women's knives. I would include that in.
Yeah, these are. Hey, don't let your girlfriend touch these. She
Yeah.
could hurt herself.
Yeah.
I think
You could clean up her blood with dude wipes.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, collab with dude wipes.
Yeah.
It did say, or it was, I read on here somewhere earlier, you can personalize them. So it's like, that's a very man thing to do, is like personalize a
Yeah,
knife.
put your stamp on it.
Yeah, put your family seal on it, you know?
Also, like coming back to the name Station, knife, I think we're all in agreement. Knife is a good part of the title. Station is like anywhere you start cutting, I guess that's the cutting station.
Yeah.
Station knife. Anywhere could be a station, I guess, if we're going to call it.
Yeah, why is it called the station
Oh,
knife?
yeah. Watch out, honey. This is my station over here on this part.
Hey,
of
don't get too
the
close.
Counter.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah,
station.
she's like, oh, you mean the
knife.
cutting board?
Yeah.
No, it's the station. This is the cutting station. Yeah. Like,
because besides that, it's what do we have? Fire station? Like, what other stations?
that's true. The station is a very manly thing.
Yeah, this is my station.
Yeah. You know, that's how you know that women aren't allowed in here. Because it's called a station.
And we use dude wipes and station knives.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
And I think a staple of like any knife sales, because I think I've seen like a number of infomercials, is like cutting something impressive.
You got to always cut. Yeah, cut a
penny.
boot.
What like if we're still sticking with the manly thing, you want to cut stuff that like threatens your manliness, I guess.
Yeah.
Like what?
So I don't know what I'm trying to think what
Such
threatens
as?
my manliness. I think you start easy. Cut a tampon in half.
Yeah.
Real challenge to your
Yeah,
manliness.
yeah.
I'm not allowed to use these, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
Maybe cut the handyman who comes over because you couldn't figure out how to fix the water heater.
not like not enough to kill him.
Yeah.
But just like to like
An accident.
Just
oops,
cut a little bit of
yeah.
his leg off.
Yeah.
He came in the station. That's his fault.
Yeah.
Came over to it.
I don't know. What's
Yeah.
another good thing to like show how manly this is?
Yeah. I think, I don't know. Like I was using it the other day because they sent me some. It is pretty good. I cut a tortilla with it.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Like a quesadilla. Have you ever tried cutting a quesadilla with a knife? It's kind of hard.
And I usually use a pizza cutter.
Yeah. It's a pizza cutter's job.
Yeah.
Cutting quesadillas is pizza cutter work.
I guess.
And
Or a station knife.
I'll
The
use a
station-
butter knife.
yeah, station.
I'll use a sharp piece of paper. A quesadilla. What are we talking about?
No, dude, you can't use a butter knife to cut a quesadilla. There's no way you've done that.
Oh, I've done that.
It took so long then.
I agree. Pizza's tough because it's all sticky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like this is taking pizza cutter jobs, and there's probably some people mad about it,
Sure.
honestly.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
So I think the way we represent your lack of masculinity that you're like slicing through is like you open the commercial as a guy wearing like a 50s housewife apron. So it's like checkerboard, and let's say he's like,
Yeah.
you know, making muffins or something. And it's kind of got that 50s glow. And then he goes to like, you know, cut some butter off for the muffin, but the knife is like, it's like, ching, ching. And then out of this guy's apron, like a slice comes, and it's the station knife coming through. And then there's like a manly man like comes out of the apron.
Just cuts him in half.
Yeah. And he's like, here, take this. Well,
Okay.
there's no damage
Okay.
done to the man. He just kind of comes out of a portal
Oh, gotcha.
from beneath the 50s apron.
Yeah, here, try this.
He gives him like one of those aprons that like a welder wears that's
Yeah.
made out of like deer hide or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he hands him the knife, and then I don't know, he can cut the butter, but then also like cuts through.
But he can
something
also
more
cut
impressive.
quesadillas.
Yeah,
and-
quesadilla.
and
He just starts cutting
steaks.
everything in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
I think you could do like you got like the modern, like especially like in more domestic, like modern men, I don't know, or they help out more. It's
Mhm.
what research shows. So you could see like do like a guy. I mean, I don't, but
I like
like,
that
We're getting
research.
more helpful. All these, you know, we're on our way.
Yeah, we'll load the dishwasher.
statistics. Yeah.
We go shopping.
We'll load it. We're not going to unload it. That's
Right.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
a woman's work. But
Yeah, I don't know where it goes.
yeah, exactly.
Where do you
That
put
is-
the colander?
That is actually my problem in my house.
Yeah.
My wife's like, "Will you help me clean up?" I'm like, "I would. I don't know where anything's
Yeah.
home is." So I think it could be like a guy like helping cut up some like vegetables
Mhm.
for dinner, and then like there could be something that's like, you know, like it used the Benchmade station knife, and your wife will think you're 200% hotter. And then like he gets the Benchmade station knife, and it's just like a different guy who's hotter.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Men love percents.
Yeah.
But you missed the part where he for no reason comes out from underneath the apron. Why did you
I just-
drop that part?
Well, the apron-
confusing-
He's like, oh,
yeah.
The apron
What was
started.
he doing down there?
Well, it's a portal.
The apron's a portal.
Like
The apron's a portal.
Okay.
so there's a different guy. The salesman is coming out of the apron, not like the guy wearing the apron. And
Okay.
it's sort of symbolic to cut away like, oh, this 50s, like this is what the kitchen used to be like. Here comes Station Man. Shh. He comes out. He gives him like a real man apron, which is, let's make it say it's out of Kevlar. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, I
more,
like that.
it's not to get stains. It's more to avoid assassination while in the kitchen. which has the
Leg-based
most windows.
assassination.
Yeah.
Leg based?
Is this an apron just like waist? Oh no, I guess it starts.
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
whole
it
front.
starts up here.
Whole front.
All right.
Yeah.
If you don't
Somebody
want to
could still kill you from behind, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
And also maybe doubles the station knife maybe could cut through the Kevlar. I don't know exactly how you work that in.
Yeah.
Maybe puts on the Kevlar apron,
yeah.
stab him.
Or he cuts through it. Yeah. If you don't want to explain your apron portal, that's fine. But
Yeah.
wanna
I
think
give
I
you
did.
I just want to know why the guy's under there.
Yeah, he could just walk in the room and everything you said is the same.
Well, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like we're trying to do a
could
flashy
be- yeah.
commercial. He comes out like Porky Pig. That's all, folks. Like
It could be
that's
like,
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
understanding. It more now.
eye-catching. Yeah.
Like cartoonish. He comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. So it's more like you're like going with an old timey kind of theme. I get it.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. Old timey. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else with it. I think you could just do like also like, here's stuff that the station knife, obviously cutting stuff we've talked about, but I think you could like get like kind of increase the stakes a lot. So like it maybe starts with steaks and then it's like, or it starts with like vegetables, then it goes to steaks and then it, goes to like a human femur. And then somebody's like, what? A human femur? Why do you need to cut that? And then it just goes to the next thing. Like we don't address it.
Yeah.
How do you escalate from human femur? It would have to be like
Human skull.
child femur.
Yeah.
Well, that's not escalating.
Childs are humans. Children are humans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, elephant femur.
Oh, right. Because then that's harder to cut.
Yeah, elephant tusk.
Yeah.
When you,
Ivory.
yeah,
That was illegally harvested
cut
by
up some ivory
poachers.
with this thing. We're not asking questions about how it's used. We're just saying it's pretty sharp and strong.
To the hunting community, though, cutting through ivory would be extremely effective, I think.
Yeah,
Big game hunter. Yeah.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, some of them for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, you guys got anything else for this one?
No. Maybe just throw in one that's bright orange colored, like the baboon bag.
Yeah, there you go. Collab.
For, flamboyantly cutting
Yeah.
station.
They have. It looks like they have like a little like a hole in the bottom of the handle, or they do. I saw it. So like you can like swing it around. I don't know. There's something there.
Yeah. Do tricks. Yeah.
You can do tricks with it.
Yeah.
It seems safe. So
Put on your keys.
yeah.
I do like how it looks. I don't know if I'm allowed to compliment it without a joke, but it looks cool.
Yeah. No, you definitely are.
Well, it does. The Chinese style knife is taller and it's kind of a blend between an American knife and a Chinese knife.
What?
Yeah, like a
This
Chinese
is
knife for
information that
cutting-
you just know.
Yeah, so it's like a big rectangle, and they cut like just kind of pushing down. It doesn't have that slope like our knives have.
How do you know that? Random info.
Oh, maybe I'm not just all jokes. Surprised the comedian knows a thing about.
Nice.
No, I don't know. I think my friend told me he has one.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say no. I wanted it to be like a clean. You guys still make whatever jokes. That was a sponsored one. So shout out to Station Knives. Thanks for supporting the show. Or Benchmade Station Knives. Thanks for supporting the show. Okay. Cool. Next up, brand. Let's go one more. Yeah, we got time for a couple more, maybe. Not that one. Let's do these. All right. These are just jeans. Jeans are a tough one because lots of brands sell them. And how'd you decide to buy those pants? How'd you decide to buy those pants? You felt like nobody needed to see the bottom half of you, and then
Yeah, it was largely based on the sale at Macy's.
yeah, you're like I like it when people think I'm a floating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just on the top.
For
half
the
of
audio
me.
listeners, I suppose we should say you are wearing camo pants.
I'm wearing camo pants, and something happened recently where I think it was in San Luis Obispo, and then the other comedians on the show were like, "Oh, I didn't peg you as the type to wear that," and I thought that they meant like not cool, but what they meant was like
Super
army
cool.
brat. No, they're like, "Oh, I didn't think you were like a country folk for wearing."
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
do
kinda-
think it implies either outdoorsy or supporting our armed troops. Which I
Really?
don't
Oh my
think-
God.
I don't think that at all.
I just remembered. I was in Seattle recently, and a woman
You
was
just
trying to-
remembered you did support the
Yeah.
troops.
Oh yeah, I contributed money to the Iraq War. And some woman literally came up to me cursing. I think she was out of her mind in Seattle about like how I was going to go to hell because I was in the military,
Because you're
So-
wearing those pants.
Because you're
Yeah.
wearing those.
yeah.
which is stolen
Yeah.
valor if you
I-
believe her.
I for sure wouldn't think you're in the military if you're
I
wearing
know.
if you're wearing camo pants like out and around. then I have instantly decided like you're probably not in the military.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm smart enough to intuit that, but also I'm not trying to be mean or roast you in any way. I don't think that camo is regarded as like cool. I don't think people are like, oh yeah, the cool thing right now is to
You
wear
just don't live in
camo.
the right place, buddy.
Well,
My dad has a pair of like urban camo shorts, and I think he thinks they're cool.
Yeah,
He's
he is
67
right.
years old.
Where's he
yeah.
from?
He's originally from Chicago.
I think there's a comedian who has a bit about this. It depends where you go in the country. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you walk in full camo some places. You trying to get laid? It's a good outfit.
But they're urban. They're like gray and black and blue.
Yeah. Well, what's he trying to blend in with the woods while he's in the city?
Well, gray and
Fair.
black. So the camo changes based on what you're fighting. So the modern camo
Yeah.
from our wars, like desert wars, are gray
brown.
like that. But
Yeah.
this is the one that was from Vietnam
That's-
because it matches
that's the
the
Vietnam
jungle.
com.
So like I
Yeah.
didn't fight in Vietnam.
That's throwback.
yeah.
You know, or
And you know what's
vintage.
fashionable is throwbacks.
Vintage.
I'm not the authority on what's cool or not. I know I've seen some cool people. They
Mhm.
weren't wearing camo.
All right.
Okay, so
Can we Google is
what is-
camo cool?
I will say,
Is
you
camo
know,
in?
Oh yeah, we should go back to the actual. Go on. I'm sorry.
but
yeah, you're good. Yeah,
what's that? What's the secondhand place that Crossroads?
Yeah.
Crossroads every season because they buy clothes, and every season they'll like say what they're buying because
Okay.
they know that it's cool. And hate to mention, but it was camo last year.
Oh really? Interesting.
so back to how you make your
apologize.
pants. Back
Yeah.
to how you make your purchasing decisions around pants.
You know what I look
Because
for?
I think that men's clothing specifically, if it's not differentiated in some way, like True Classic Tee does this thing where they're like, hey, get rid of your dad bod or whatever. You don't get rid of it. We'll just hide it.
Hide it.
Don't go to the gym, just hide your dad bod.
Yeah.
So it's
I
way
do
too
like
much work.
that, yeah.
Other than that, like marketing clothing in general is just all about like, can we create the vibe?
Mhm.
So I think these ones are hard ones to do funny stuff for, but you know, it's always a good place to start. There's two good exercises to start. How do I decide to buy my stuff? And what lie would I tell to make people think it should be super expensive?
Oh, interesting.
How do I begin to buy my stuff?
Yeah. How do you make pants decisions?
You know,
You have to wear pants. So that's the first part.
right back
Yeah.
to basics. You
Yeah.
gotta wear pants.
Yep.
I
I like all of the ideas of like, my legs are cold.
yeah from
What
the
do
knee
I do
down.
about this.
I need longs.
Yeah.
I hate to harp on the names, but this one is really a mouthful.
34 Heritage.
No,
Oh, no.
Courage straight leg pants in Petrol Cool Max. Let's start
Well, I
with
think that
Courage.
petrol is the color, but yeah, Courage. Go
So
ahead.
like, we just played D&D, me and Ryan, a couple days ago, and
Don't say that.
Courage
that
is
Courage.
Courage is definitely a D&D ass clothing item. Like it like gives you courage.
Courage
and
pants.
it's got like a +3 modifier for courage. And
I actually like that as maybe an angle.
Straight leg pant.
Yeah.
And then straight leg. I get that that's like a kind of cut, but
Yeah.
nobody's got curvy legs. And then
No, okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We got to keep that.
Yeah.
That's a very standard,
qualifier.
yeah, straight leg or boot cut.
Straight
like,
leg boot cut.
That's something
yeah.
that people care about.
I'll give you straight leg.
Okay.
Cool Max.
Yeah,
I I think that's some sort of form of technology that keeps you cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes me like it more.
But yeah, I guess I need to see the proof what technology is going into these jeans.
I think that's what it is. So you guys might not be able to see the price, but they're usually $195 marked down to $136. And I
Okay.
just don't know why from this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I need to, if I'm going to make an ad for this, then I need to be like, okay, like maybe the whole ad is just like, what makes jeans expensive? You don't know, but don't buy cheap ones because then you're lame.
Right.
Then you're a person who has cheap pants.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be that kind of person because those people are poor and stinky.
Okay.
That's a good ad.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be poor and stinky.
That's the worst combination.
Coming back to your question of how do I buy my pants? Now that I'm thinking about it more, I think I have two qualifications for pants. One is
Right leg.
right leg and left leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
true.
One at a time. I'm
buy
an everyman.
you buy two-legged pants.
Yeah. Two-legged
I
pants.
buy my leg. I buy my pants one leg at a time.
But there must be a 2-for-1 sale because I don't, it's too much work to try to get one at a time.
Two legs for the
They have to
pants.
fit. These days, the older I get, the more I just want durable pants. I want ones that won't like get a hole in them immediately. So I think durable, and that's why I like Levi's, but
Yeah.
they last longer. But these are Levi's. I want durable and I want comfy.
Yeah.
So like jeans, I think this is where pants are going right now is baggy. They've been baggy. Baggy pants are in. These ones are not that baggy. So to me, I need to know, are they stretchy and comfy? Because we're not doing tight jeans. Mister on the right.
You don't want to.
We're not doing
constrain the boys.
No,
you got too much going on down there.
That was the pandemic. We're not doing uncomfy pants anymore.
Yeah.
I do think that they are stretchy based on the picture on the left. He's got his entire hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
And you can see quite a bit of fabric coming up with his hand. It looks like his hand is completely open. Like he's not cupping it in any way.
It looks like he's self-conscious about his huge bulge. And he's trying to
he's like trying to make the whole thing a bulge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with your like the durable and the comfortable. That's what I look for too. And more recently, I like going. I want to make sure they don't stain. I don't buy light pants anymore because anything you get on your pants that's a stain,
it's there forever.
And people are going to assume it's a bodily fluid, whether it's cum or piss, or if you shit the front of your pants.
Yeah.
Regardless, like, it could be coffee, it could be water, that staining water,
because cum goes down usually. So and pee. So no benefit of the doubt for the pants region.
Right. So I've stopped wearing pants because there's a stain that I don't know if other people can see. And I guess
maybe if these pants get like, it's like, you can come all over.
That's something.
Come all over these pants.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they could be your jerk off pants.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
It's like, hey, you have a problem coming too soon? They think it's like a HIMS ad for a premature ejaculation. I was like, don't worry. We've got you covered. And it's just a pair of jeans, a special no cum show jeans.
And then we watch cum land on them and then it goes shing, and they slide wide off. Hydrophobic.
Yeah. Cumphobic.
I like that. Yeah. That was a good one. I don't know if they do that, but if they don't, then they should make them do that.
You don't think they would do cumphobic jeans?
I don't know if these particular ones are the cumphobic models.
I think that's what the Cool Max is. It's not like a temperature thing. It's just like they're being really cool.
They're going to keep you cool.
Yeah. It's like when people go, be cool, be cool.
Yeah. It's like, it's okay if you can still be cool if you come early.
Yeah.
I think durability, they could do a collab with the Benchmade knives and somebody could try and chop a femur and you can't do it through the pants. It's like it can chop everything else except for these pants.
Yeah. They keep cum from sticking on, and also they're armor plated, military grade. Cool Max jeans.
Now, when you're talking about the vibe, like creating the vibe of the product, so we got a picture of a guy in front of a brick wall and he's like kind of being cool, and then the other guy's just like in a white void. I think I don't like, and the white void is common, but I think we got to start moving towards the brick. Like, what is this guy? Where is this guy while he's wearing these pants?
I think if you're going to put the guy in a white void, it should just actually be a product shot where it's like the ones below where it's a close up of the product.
Yeah, I don't want to be a guy in a void.
Yeah, because
I don't relate
you can put him in a void if you're going to put him like that shot right there of his butt.
Yeah, because that's pretty removed from a person.
Yeah, because when you see him in the void, you're like, but where am I going to stand in those?
Yeah.
I have no direction.
I don't know which environments they look good in.
Yeah, where do I take these? I don't
that
know
actually might be a funny angle. Like, here's some environments that these jeans look good in, and then it's just everything because jeans. Yeah.
Or it gives you the option to upload your own pictures.
Yeah.
So like you could upload like a picture of your house and see what the guy with the jeans looks like in your house.
Yeah.
Or like
the bar that you take people on dates to.
Or like,
that's important.
Or like next to your girlfriend. Like, I mean, he looks pretty good next to her, so I probably would too, right?
Yeah. It's probably based on the product and the location.
And I don't know if you've ever like bought glasses
or it's just
online.
Like, look at what environments, and then it's just like there's a white void, and then there's like an off-white void. There's like a blue void.
Like the paint store. It's like all the different swatches.
If you're going on any kind of green screen, any kind of chroma key screen, these are great.
They can send you a swatch to hold up in your room.
Yeah.
Have you bought glasses online and did the thing where you can try the different frames with your webcam? It'll put the glasses on your face.
No, I haven't, but that's
new technology. I think you can do it with pants.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of talk about that because kind of Snapchat like led the way with those kinds of filters that make it good enough for it to do with glasses.
Yeah.
A lot of people have thought like, oh, that's what going to be all clothing shopping online is going to be like that, but it hasn't really hit.
It's going to be like, first make sure your camera's on, then take off your pants and give us permission to
click agree to the terms and conditions. We get to look at this.
They're really long. You're not going to read them. All right, let's do some plugs. You want to start?
Sure. Yeah, I've got you mentioned I got an album out called Maybe They're Dead. You can listen to it streaming Spotify, or you can watch it on YouTube. And then I'm on the end of my tour. So go to ryangoodcase.com. I've got some tour dates.
When does this come out?
Probably not next week, but the week after.
Where are you going to be?
Oh yeah. So I'll be in
I think 2 weeks ahead.
So next year I'm going to be in Tyler, Texas. I'm going to be in Kansas City, Missouri. Lance, Michigan. That's in the Upper Peninsula of
Lansing?
Michigan. Lance, not
right.
Lansing.
Yeah.
And then, man, there's another city that's kind of a real city. I forget what it was. Baltimore.
Yeah,
Damn,
that is a real
shots fired at Baltimore.
Well, I said it's a real city.
Yeah, it's kind of a real city.
Caught a stray there.
I said it's a real city.
All right. What do you got?
I forgot that was next. I'm in the Bay Area soon, but I don't know if, Sacramento, I think is my next show.
Yeah.
Sacramento, check it out.
Where do the website? What? Or just
Website, go to my Instagram, the link tree. That's all that information
Instagram
there.
handle is
Jordan.Thewlis, THEWLIS.
nice. Instagram handle or wherever they start.
At Ryan Goodcase.
Yep.
Website is also Ryan Goodcase.
Ryan Goodcase, exactly how it's spelled.
Yes.
You should launch some phone cases called Goodcase.
Phone cases? Someone
Yeah,
said that for merch. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Phone cases.
I should launch those.
Called Good Cases. Yep.
Yeah. I like Goodcase because it's not like a crazy claim. It's like, yeah, they're good.
They're good. They're not like
They're not great.
Yeah, they're not going to make your phone better. They're just a good case.
They're
I'm
good.
still mad you didn't name your special good case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's a good one too. Yeah, it's not the best case scenario.
Yeah, good case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And as always, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you're on YouTube, leave a review or don't leave a reviewer. Don't leave a person, leave a review if you're on the audio apps. It helps. It doesn't actually help with the algorithm, I learned, but it does help with my ego. So give me 5 stars and leave a review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.